Hey everyone, Val here, and it is time for my weekly weigh-in and fitness report. So how did I do this week? I did good this week and I did bad this week. So just like every other week, it has its ups and downs. I tried really hard to get some steps in, to get on the treadmill. I tell myself that I'm working towards the cruise. It helps me to be motivated to walk. I've got to get my steps in because we're going to do a 2-mile hike on the cruise, which is not big. I mean, it's not a lot of steps, but we're going to, I think, start on a beach and walk up the beach and just kind of sightsee and stuff. I'm not sure exactly what it's all about. It's an excursion through the cruise ship. So I'm looking forward to that, but I want to be able to get my steps in and get my stamina built up for walking. I did really well with that this week. I walked 5 days out of 7 this week. Yesterday, Sunday, was a day of rest, so I didn't do a whole lot. I went to church and I went to the craft room and I did some work in the craft room, and I didn't do a whole lot of walking. So you can see that when you're going to look at my steps, because yesterday was the least steps of the whole week. The rest of the week I've stayed pretty busy. I did like I said, dedicated walking on every day except for Wednesday, because I had a doctor's appointment on Wednesday and then it was Valentine's Day. So I kind of blew everything on Wednesday. And then on Saturday, Steve wanted to go out and get burgers. We went to a local restaurant. He ended up getting a steak sandwich and I got a burger. And it wasn't the best choice on the menu probably, but it kind of blew my weight, and it's probably because it had a lot of salt and preservatives and stuff in it. Messed me up for the whole week, but yeah, it is what it is. I do see today, as I weighed in today, the weight's coming back down. So I'm probably going to have to fight my way back down. But let me turn you around and I'll show you how I did for the week. I do have a couple of tomato spots on my book because we did canned tomatoes this week. And I had my book on the table and Steve was over here chopping the tomatoes. So he splashed a little bit on my book. But that will just remind me that this is the week we did our tomatoes. So let me turn you around. So we see Monday, I have a 3-egg omelet with a grapefruit. I have oatmeal, yogurt, and banana. I did really good. My snack was a cheese stick and almonds. For dinner, I had a chicken leg, some hamburger stew. It looks like leftovers here. Rib. So I had a chicken leg. I had a couple of ribs. That was my proteins. And then a little beef stew. And then cutie orange and some chocolate pudding. That would have been my dessert items here. So I did end up throwing away the rest of that. I had 2 more cups of the pudding. It had got froze, and then when it thawed out, it was very grainy tasting, and I just chucked it away. It was terrible. Tuesday, my love sticker was supposed to be on Wednesday because that was Valentine's Day. I had my same breakfast. I had my same lunch, except for I had some peaches instead of a banana as my fruit. I had my almond and cheese sticks as my same snack. I had my cutie orange, and then for dinner we had fried fish with rice, mixed vegetables and cornbread, ribs. Did I write ribs there? I'm not sure why I would have eaten ribs with the fish. That's probably not supposed to go there. Maybe that was supposed to go up there. I'm not sure what that's about. But we had the fried fish. That was $1,500. These are pretty high days for me. But as you can see, the weight was okay with that. On Wednesday, I didn't count my calories because it's a holiday. It's Valentine's Day, and we did shrimp and crabs steamed for our dinner, and I made a cherry pie, but I did reduce the sugar in that, so it was a little bit healthier than a normal cherry pie recipe. I made my own pie crust, did have lard in it, so that was that. I did have a fairly good sized piece, But I didn't count the calories because, like I said, it's a Valentine's Day, so I'm not gonna even put myself through that. Thursday, rice cake and an orange. For breakfast, cheese stick and poppables, the little snacks. For lunch, yogurt, fruit, and a half a banana for my lunch. And then the Yasso bar after lunch snack, and chili with a salad and cherry pie. So the calories weren't bad here. There were no vegetables here. I didn't do good with my vegetables. I did have mixed vegetables here. I had fruit. I had a lot of fruit. Not a whole lot of vegetables going on here. Need to do better with that. Like I said, last night we ate carrot sticks and cheese and celery sticks with our meal. So we did put a couple vegetables in there. Friday, my eggs, my grapefruit, oatmeal for lunch with yogurt and peaches and banana, Yasso bar for a snack, and then hamburger stew and cornbread for dinner. And then Saturday is where we went out for the restaurant for burgers, and I put 900 calories. It could have possibly been more than that. I had French fries with that, oatmeal, yogurt, banana for lunch. I had almonds and a cheese stick for a snack, and sugar-free or low-sugar, gluten-free zucchini muffin for my breakfast. Sunday, Steve wanted to go out for pizza after church. I told him I couldn't do it because I had a gain on Saturday going into Sunday. And I said, I'm going to just totally mess everything up if I go out for pizza after church. So I said, I prefer not to go out and have a heavy meal 2 days in a row. So we came home and I just ended up having yogurt, fruit, and a rice cake for lunch. I had the zucchini muffin for the breakfast. And for dinner, I cooked some chicken wings and some pizza bites, which again is not a healthy dinner. But it was in the freezer. It's stuff we needed to eat up. We've had it for a long time in there. And I ate 4 of the wings, and I think it was 210 calories per 6 bites, and I think I probably had 9 or 10 bites, so I counted it as 400 calories. This was supposed to be, I think they counted it as like 50 calories per wing. That would have been 2, 4, I don't know, and then I had sauce on it. I don't know, I just put 700 calories. That seems low. I don't know. I didn't really snack. I did have the Yasso bar, so I'm not sure. Anyway, for our walking over here, I did walk 5 out of 7 days, and I don't snack after dinner anymore. I'm really staying to that no snacking after dinner. For my walking, Monday you can see I did 1 1/4 miles. Tuesday I did 1 3/4 miles. Wednesday I had my doctor's appointment, so I didn't do any dedicated walking. I did 2 miles on Thursday. I did 1 3/4 on Friday and Saturday, and I did not walk on Sunday. So you can see I had some really high days in here. 9,000, a couple of 9,000 steps per day, almost to the 10,000 steps. And then I had Tuesday was a really high day, and Friday was pretty high. So then yesterday, you see, I have my lowest steps of the week, but I got a lot of steps in this week. That's more than normal, and I'm really happy with that. For Monday, my weigh-in was 185. Tuesday, you can see I'm going down, and I did a weigh every day thing. Somebody else was trying to do that this week, so I did it too, just every day to kind of track where my weight was going. And as you can see, my weight was going down. Wednesday, it was down. Thursday, after Valentine's Day, my weight went back up to 185 after eating my my seafood dinner, and my cherry pie popped back up there, way past where I started. Then it started going down again, and then it went down on Saturday, which I was very happy to get back down to the 183 that I was on Wednesday. And then we went out to dinner, which totally blew that and threw me up to 186.2. And then this morning, even after last night's dinner, I was at 185.4, which put me a 0.4 gain for the week because I blew it 2 days this week. So I'm at a 0.4. I know that'll come down. You know, it's came down almost a pound overnight, but even with Sunday, even eating bad on Sunday, because I don't think Chinka wings is a good meal. And the pizza bites definitely aren't a good meal. So could I have done better? Oh yeah, I could have done better. Would it have made a big difference? Probably not. That's my weight for the week. I know where I went bad. I know where I went wrong. Eating out is never good because I tend to eat like Steve does and not make the right choices there. And then Valentine's Day, that is what that is. I knew that day I wasn't even going to count my calories. Like I said, I did make the cherry pie with lower sugar. I'm going to try to make more desserts, but make them healthier. Because Steve is enjoying the cookies and the pies and stuff that I've been making, but I've been really cutting back on the sugar in those items. So just have an attitude of gratitude, y'all, and do the best you can. I know where I went wrong. I know I need to lose the weight. Am I going to beat myself up over it? No. It just is what it is. I am going to work really hard to take that back off. I've had my regular breakfast this morning, my 3 eggs with cheese and my grapefruit. So that's my breakfast this morning. I'm starting my week at 185.4. It's a 0.4 more than I started last week. Last week was a little bit of a gain. I mean, I was down at the 183 a few times already. I'll get back down there. And then I want to get into the 170s before the cruise. And I really need to work really hard to do that because I've been at 185 now, wow, for a month, at least a month. Yeah, I need to get busy with that. I'm going to go get some other things done. I got to get my dishes done. That's my way in for the week. Let me know how y'all have done. Are you struggling? Are you maintaining? I'm pretty much in the maintaining mode right now, but I want to be in the losing mode, so I've got to turn on the try a little bit harder mode. And or are you just totally blowing it and gaining? How are you doing? Do you have any tips for me? Feel free to share them in the comments below. Or you can send me an email. I always read my emails. Anything you want to do. I've got to get to this cruise, and I don't want to be at 185 going into this cruise because I know I'm going to gain. I drink when I'm on the cruises. I don't drink a lot, but I have drinks, and drinks have sugar, and I'm drinking sugar, and that's one thing I don't like to do. But I'm on vacation, so I'm going to do it, and I'm going to eat desserts because I can. So hopefully make some better choices, make some sugar-free choices if I know they'll have those available. Because I don't want to gain 10 pounds. But I know I'm going to gain. So I don't want to start at 185 because if I gain 5 pounds, I'm at 190. So I don't want to be there even though I know I'll take it off. That's my challenge. So let me challenge myself for the next 30 days going into my time of being on the cruise and seeing if I can at least, I got to get those 5 pounds off. If I can start at 179, I would be happy. But we'll see what happens because for the last 3 or 4 weeks I haven't dropped. I've maintained, and I don't want to maintain. All right, that's it for me for this week. It's all about the adventure, Val. So my adventure in losing weight, it's a struggle, but the struggle is real, and I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. I'm just gonna try to keep on keeping on. Let me know how you're doing. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to, and I will catch you on the next video. Y'all have a great week, and I'll see you later. Bye now.